when we talk about true combo, many people think, I don't know, unarmed. Unarmed is the fast weapon, well, weapon quote unquote, that, has low force, great string potential, and, delay combos into everything. That's pretty much the TLDR version. People also think about, well, maybe, I don't know, bow. That's the main weapon when you say true combos that comes to your mind. Like, delay Sair, delay Nair, delay neutralize, blah 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 blah. That's all the stuff there. There is, and also people also think, gauntlets, a swing weapon that has a lot of setups, backs up damage pretty easily. Pretty much with bow, delay combos into, the main strengths like delay Dair, delay neutral air actually. But none of them compared to, the slow weapon, quote unquote. Hammer. Hammer is the one weapon with the most true combos in the game, and probably the most extensions and most creativity out of any other weapon. Out of, more than Orb, more than Greatsword even. If you don't know me, I pretty much laugh Hammer. I play Hammer a lot, but not to the point to mainly. And I have a ton of patience. I probably disappointed someone. Who knows? But if you know me, you've seen what I'm capable of. That's why I'm gonna talk about Hammer and why. Well, not why, but and what? Well, yeah. Why is this weapon so good? But no one uses it. At least, the right way. Again, quote unquote. For the past quarter of the year, Greatsword has been, or any weapon, has been getting overshadowed by the Goliath of weapons, which is Greatsword. And it's understandable. The weapon's just broken as it is. Was developed to be broken, and it is broken. Like day 2, they discovered the resets, and it was straight up the best weapon in the game. First tournament, it dominated in every region. But if Greatsword didn't exist, the closest we'll get to a weapon that's that overwhelming and that good, it'll be Hammer. Many Hammer players actually play different than you think. And maybe you think that they play like this. And some of them do. Most of them do actually. In competitive and also, high level play. Like, 2500, 2800. The people that actually play Hammer a lot. But there's another way to play Hammer. And it's the most overwhelming type of playstyle. And the one that's not optimal, but it's also, can be so annoying. This weapon excels in everything that it shouldn't excel. This weapon, it should have ground control, but it should be slow. Why am I able to whiff and, immediately neutralize? Like, what is that? Why am I able to control the ground so much and space the enemies like this? And on top of that, I have a kill confirm. Like, this is like if you combine every weapon that if you combine axe, if you combine sword, you have this, an abomination of weapon. That it's interesting to say the least, but it's just so annoying at the same time. Hammer has a lot of true combos that people haven't discovered yet, or maybe they have, but they don't use it because they think it's just too unoptimal. The optimal playstyle Hammer is this, like I've told you before. Space someone, juggle them. If they're just, here, you can just dash jump down there, throw them up. The zero to death with Yumiko, we don't even talk about it. But people, don't realize that this weapon is the deadliest weapon when it comes to platforms, when it comes to every environment. that can be done with almost every character in the game. Even Nash had 2 decks, but it's, a little bit tighter. As expected. Dex matters, by the way. And with platforms, you can just... Oh, excuse me. You can just do that for free. That's a lot. That's a 4-piece food combo. Oh, my bad. That's a 3-piece food combo that you can do pretty much with every legend against every matchup in every stage. And if there's the platform on the top like Enigma. Oops. You can just do that and almost shoot to death them. Like, this is so weird. But does that mean this weapon is just the most broken thing in existence? And it should be nerfed? Yeah, no. Yeah, this weapon should be nerfed. It should be a lot slower. You shouldn't be able to instantly neutralize when you whiff. Like, I miss, I can use neutralize. I miss, neutralize. Does that mean this weapon, needs to be gutted? No, this weapon shouldn't be gutted. This weapon should still have the crazy true combos you see on the platforms, because it's actually not that easy to do, unless you're going for the optimal ones. The optimal ones that I pretty much gonna show you right here, like this one, or this one. But stuff like, this one. Like, what even is this one? What? Stuff like that, should be still in the game, in my opinion at least. It doesn't hurt anybody, no one's gonna get it, no one's gonna get it on a match. Let's be real. Back to the point, does that mean this weapon's just a greatsword 2.0? No, this weapon has a lot of losing matchups. Like, range weapons. Blaster and bow, in my opinion, have an easy time. Not easy, but a decent time against hammer. You can outrange them and, come from the air, which that's the main problem with hammer. That doesn't have any grounded anti-air, like Axe does. Like, let me swap over to Olgrim right here. Oh, not that one. And with Axe, you have this as an anti-air. If anyone wants to come, like dash jumping right towards you, you can just downlight them, or just space and sidelight, which also cover jumps for some reason. And against hammer, sidelight actually wins against the other sidelight, or against sidelight or neutral light, priority. A word that probably the game doesn't know about. But also because you can just against hammer you can just come in the air. Well, that sounds weird. You can just go in the air and down air, and since they don't have an actual anti-air, you can just do this and outrange him very easily. You rack up damage really easily with this weapon, and it's overall a great counterplay, in my opinion. And sorry if this this is just a little bit random. I don't have a script. This is all I have have inside me. I apologize for that, but that's the main thing. PLDR, you probably you don't need to watch the entire video, but PLDR, this weapon's just a monster of a weapon. It should be, more people should deep dive into it and discover a lot of stuff that can be done with this weapon and against this weapon. It should be nerfed, but not guarded. And that's about it. I pretty much talk about anything else, so I'm gonna leave my Twitter below, so so you see what stuff I can I'm capable of, or some stuff shit I say. I don't even care. But that's about it. See ya.